be here tonight. I actually didn't want to be a comic growing up. I used to want to be a lawyer, believe it or not. Till one summer I was interning at this law firm, and they wanted me to show up to a meeting at like 7:30 in the morning. Yeah, I'm like, please, if I'm meeting you at 7:30 in the morning, I fucked you the night before. That doesn't really fly with the senior partner on the first day. They're like, Katie, you're fired. I'm like, you can't fire me. I swallow. Yeah, where else are you going to find somebody who can explain the exceptions to the hearsay rule and take a loan? No way, that's where. Yeah, I am so glad you guys laughed at that shit. Because that means this room is full of intellectual scumbags like me. Yeah, because that's really what I am. Like, all I really want to find in life is someone who, like, take me home and do me from behind while they explain why the war was a good idea. Yeah, I want to get a golden shower from a Republican. Explain trickle-down economics. Because I've always wanted to be pissed on physically and metaphorically at the same time. I think that shit would be hot. And people are always like, Katie, come on, piss. You're not really into that. You're just saying that to be dark and edgy. And I'm like, oh yeah? Well, nothing will make me happier right now than to defecate on you and win an argument. So keep talking. Tell me I'm wrong, bitch. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, man. So I am single. I know at this point in the show you guys are shocked that no one's tapping this. No one is. And it actually shouldn't shock me that I'm single. It's not like I make an effort, you know? I'm not exactly dressed to seduce this evening. Shouldn't really be too shocked that this milkshake don't bring no boys to the yard. Shock me. And I hate being single too, because I hate dating, you know? I hate everything about dating, from picking the activities on down. Because you guys never need help with that shit. No, you're just always like, yeah, Katie, well, I just want to do something that we'll both enjoy. And I'm like, okay, well, how about we go halfsies on a hooker? I call top half. Because that is the half of a whore that appeals to me. Lately, I really have been trying, guys, to get to the bottom of my prostitution fixation and, like, figure out why that is. And I think I've got to figure it out. I think I am fascinated with hookers because hookers manage to do the two things in life I can't seem to do. Get fucked and make money. Those are my strong points. It's cool you guys are laughing at this shit, but honestly, you guys can laugh, you can not laugh. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm in a good mood anyway because I just got a new vibrator. So all I'm saying, as soon as the shit's over, I'm gonna go home, smoke a blunt maybe, put on some Sabbath, and fuck the shit out of myself. All I'm saying is I got plans, people, alright? I don't need you. I don't need anyone. I'm an independent woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I created my own. That's right. I created my own dysfunctional relationships. And let me tell you, girls, you have not lived. You scream, fuck you, bitch, and throw yourself down the stairs. It's a party. I really am, like, addicted to fucking myself, I'll be honest. Nuts, man, nuts. And, like, it sucks, too, because, like, last week I made $175, right? I spent 75 of those dollars on AAA batteries. Because it sucks. No, it sucks as a woman to run out of batteries at the wrong time. Like last week, I ran out of batteries at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? And I live in a bad neighborhood. So now I gotta decide, do I want to walk the 2 blocks to the bodega and like risk some crazy shit happening? But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? If I get raped, that solves the problem, doesn't it? So I threw on a tube top and I went out there. I was like, oh gee, I hope nobody grabs me and tackles me to the ground and tries to put a cock in me before I can get home to put a fake cock in me. That would be awful. People get offended by that joke a lot, man. They do. They're like, oh my God, Katie. know. That kind of depends on the skill level of the rapist. Yeah, because I'm the kind of girl who would brag about a good rape, honestly. Yeah, what? I'd show up the next day and be like, oh my God, girls, you are not going to believe what happened to me last night. First he grabbed me, then he tackled me to the ground, then he started talking dirty to me, then he jammed a finger up my ass. Somehow he knew just what I wanted. It was like Christmas with double penetration. Oh yeah. You guys are sick fucks. This is awesome. I have found my people. Oh my God. Yeah, I did get sober recently. I quit drinking. I had to quit drinking because when I get drunk, I black out and I forget things, you know? Like the fact that there's this thing called AIDS out there and I don't actually want to get it. And I don't know if you guys know this, but one of the ways you can get AIDS is by having unprotected sex with sailors during Fleet Week. It sucks too because the morning after pill is like really expensive. It's like $80 for that shit. You know? And there is no more humiliating experience as a woman than when your credit card gets declined at Planned Parenthood. I'm looking at the doctor like, come on! I can't have a child! I don't have $80! Come on, can't we work out some kind of mercy killing here? Everyone who didn't laugh at that was actually offended for my fictitious unborn baby. Like, that kid would have had a good life anyway. Come on, it would have come out and been like, Mommy, what's double penetration? I'm just fucking with you guys. If that kid came out forming complete sentences like that, I wouldn't abort that baby. I'd fucking sell it. What am I, stupid? That's an eBay baby, motherfuckers. That's what that is. Oh, man. Yeah. What else is going on with me? I come from the South originally, actually. My family actually founded a group that is still very much a part of the South today. White trash. Yeah, like I went home recently and just once I would love to go home and have a conversation with someone in my family without the word whore being used. You know? Yeah, because like we go home and when we sit down at the Waffle House because we're white trash and that's where we go and that's what we do. And my brother, who is an honest-to-God, legitimate male crack whore, I don't know why I say legitimate crack whore like there's a union he joins. Like, hey, I suck cock for benefits, woo! Sits me down and he starts trying to sell me on prostitution as a lifestyle choice. He's like, Katie, come on, what do you make a day after taxes? What do you make a day? Like $80 a day? I make $100 a day. And I only have to work for 3 hours. And all I gotta do is blow 2 guys. And I'm like, it takes you 3 hours to blow 2 guys? Man, at least I'm good at my job. Anyway, I'm gonna end on this. I don't know where you guys are at politically, but I'll be honest with you guys. I personally cannot stand President Bush. All right? Loathe him. Like with the passion that I used to reserve for the cast of Dawson's Creek. And the basic thing about Bush is whenever you get into an argument with someone that actually likes him, the very first words out of their mouths always are, yeah, well, at least he doesn't get blowjobs like Clinton did. I'm always like, yeah, that's a very astute political observation. But you want to know why Bush doesn't get blowjobs like Clinton did? Because Bush doesn't deserve to get blowjobs like Clinton did. Should only get blowjobs when the economy is good. Yeah. Oh shit, you guys, honestly, if I thought Bush getting a blowjob would make things as good as they were under Clinton, I'd go down on it myself. Because I love my country that much. And in these times of war, I feel we all must learn to sacrifice. And I'm willing to take one on the face for the team.